Hey Cancer, welcome to your September 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from September 23rd until the 29th. There's definitely a lot going on this week astrologically. We have Mercury making a bunch of aspects. Mercury is the planet that does deal with our mind, our intellect, the way we reason, the way we process information, communication. So, and also too, Mars is going to trine Saturn at the end of the week. So there is this energy of prepping and preparing, and then really finding the right structure toward the end of the week when it comes to like what actions to take and how we can do things better. So, but let's go ahead and dive into your reading. I do want to say though, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. From the website, you'll be able to see the different readings I offer, and then you can purchase whatever reading you feel inclined to. Let's see, you did pull this death card here in your current energy. It doesn't surprise me. You know, I think this death card energy is actually what we're going through on a collective scale, especially just coming off an eclipse in Pisces that was on September 17th. Now we are stepping into a solar eclipse in Libra toward the end of the month. So there's definitely transformations and changes here. But it's interesting, you know, I don't think this is anything new with this death card energy. I think this is what you've been going through when it has come to certain changes that have been difficult. Let's see here. All right. Well, let's see. All right, here we go. So here we go. You have your spread here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the oracle cards here. Yeah, you pulled this Uranus card. It says Genius. And Uranus is symbolic of the master of transformation. And this week, astrologically, we're going to be having Mercury trine Uranus. So Uranus is a planet of innovation, change, going beyond the norm, doing things unconventional. It could be unexpected things, but with the trine here that's happening this week, it's like good unexpected things or innovation, like things changing in a very innovative way. This could be you here also reinventing something or reinventing yourself. You did pull this repairing the veil card. It says forgiveness. Okay. You pulled this let it out, let it flow, open up the heart to feel here. And when I was doing the pre-shuffle with your reading, we're about to jump into your read actually here, but when I was doing the pre-shuffle with your reading, there was two cards that came out. One of them was Soul Passion. It's an oracle card. And the other one was Explore, Love, Create. All that holds you back, or the only thing holding you back is yourself or something like that. And I pick up intuitively with this repairing the veil card, forgiveness, and with the Five of Swords here, death card here. Anything that maybe that has been harsh or just difficult things you have gone through, whether it's with people or whether it be, you know, maybe you being upset with yourself. I think forgiveness is the biggest key here for you, especially when it comes to healing, and then especially when it comes to healing. So that way you can be able to like let go of the past here and be able to open up to create and explore newer things here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this read. Let's actually just go ahead and jump into it. You did pull the King of Wands here for the overall energy for you for the week. I like the King of Wands. The King of Wands does deal with confidence, self-determination. It's about being bold, being courageous, but it's also about taking the lead, taking the initiative, right? It's about structuring and ordering things in a way in which you like, right? This is about defining your own life, trailblazing your own path. And I see this is very much the temperament here you're embodying here for the week. I told you by the end of the week with Mars trine Saturn, that's very much like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I have a plan and I'm feeling motivated here to work and get things done. So I feel if you were to really focus on things this week, you would actually be able to get a lot done here. Like you would actually be able to like stay focused, find a good rhythm to get a lot of things done. And I think with this King of Wands, King of Wands is symbolic of accomplishment. So I do see, like, in sense here, like you very much being in this driven energy to accomplish things and get things done here. You do have the Death card here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, like I said, the Death card is transformation, right? Transformation, change, and also with the eclipses and everything going on, it's like on a collective scale, it's like we're all going through these transformations. And also, it could be hitting you though pretty hard. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart here, but I think here it's like, with the Death card, it can seem like, oh my God, everything's changing, but the higher concept of the card and the bigger spiritual message of the card is that the decay of one thing is always going to fertilize something new. And so I feel like Spirit's like wanting you to embrace this change. I feel like this week is going to be a week though to where it's almost like things are rebalancing themselves. The sun just came into Libra, right? Libra does with balance, so we're rebalancing things. Also this week as well, Mercury is going to come into Libra as well. So there is this like really rebalancing things here after going through a period of disorganization or things just being out of control or messy. You did pull the Ten of Pentacles here in your challenge. The Ten of Pentacles is your heaven on earth. It really refers to your goals that you have 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. It's a card of legacy. It's a card that deals with, figuring out specifically what you want to create in your life and then like working on that every single day. And then before you know it, right, you come into the Ten of Pentacles. Like you acquire wealth, or you acquire success, or you acquire power and status. But it's due to the work though. It's due to the like the way you manage things and the way you work on things here. And I feel that could be your challenge at this time. Like there's things here that you want to strive toward, but you realize, maybe you need to switch up your routine, or maybe you need to go about changing things in a different way. You did pull the Four of Swords here in the future position. So it's interesting too, you do have the Five of Swords here as your advice. The Five of Swords, before we get to the future position, I think with this future position, the Four of Swords, there are things balancing themselves out. Four of Swords is when we're able to come back into a more peaceful, calm energy, and we're able to actually think and contemplate here about what it is that we want to do next, right? So, and air is connected to, our thoughts, our beliefs, our mind. You can say communication as well, but what I was saying in the beginning of the reading is that Mercury, right? Mercury deals with like thinking, processing information, logically trying to understand things. And I see you doing that here with the Four of Swords, but while you're doing it, it's like that's happening here, but also like you're finally getting into an energy to where you can think more clearly here, to where you can find solutions here. With this Five of Swords being your advice, I think this is the part in the reading that deals with forgiveness here, right? You did pull this, like I said, you pulled that Repairing the Veil card, forgiveness. And the Five of Swords, you can see that there's three people on the card. It's the person in the back is actually the Three of Swords, right? The second person is the Four of Swords, and then the person in the front is the Five of Swords. So it goes from Three of Swords in the back, heartbreak, being upset, feeling like reality isn't fair, or just going through something difficult. And then the Four of Swords, like when we come into that acceptance, the second person, he's kind of accepting the situation. And the Five of Swords is when we take the power back and we start to, figure out what it is that we need to do for ourselves that's necessary for us to be able to, let go of something, or for us to be able to change something here. And I think that's what you're being encouraged to do here at this time for the advice, is to understand that the things from the past no longer hold power over you anymore, and that now it's like your chance here to step into things confidently and do things the way you want to do it. You did pull the Two of Swords here in the outcome. I pick up this Two of Swords being in the outcome as calling truce, or making peace with something. I know the Two of Swords is about being on the fence and being stuck with indecision, or can be indecision, but in an outcome, Two of Swords can be like, okay, I've come to this agreement with inside myself, or I've come to peace with this inside myself here. And that's what I'm seeing happening here. Also too, I just see you getting back, and almost kind of the sense I get with this reading is like you're getting back into an energy of, to where you're getting control of your mind and of your environment here. You did pull the King of Pentacles here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. I will say this, the King of Pentacles can talk to our resources, our career, work, the bills and all that type of stuff. I want to say with this King of Pentacles, like, make sure you're on top of things, whether it's like subscriptions or whether it's bills or whether it's like paying things, or, sometimes we can like forget about things, or we can overlook things. King of Pentacles is saying make sure that you're in control of your material world here this week. Don't let things slip through your fingertips here. King of Pentacles is the master of the material world, right? And so I think this is a week here to where I want to say here with this King of Pentacles, something to be aware of is like making sure that you're not letting things like slip through your fingers here, Cancer, or forgetting about things. I think the Spirit's like wants you to pay attention to even the little things here this week. You pulled this Uranus card. It says change, or genius, but Uranus deals with change. So I think you're finding, and it does say genius here, and Mercury's going to trine Uranus, like I said, and that could be like a genius way of thinking, right? You don't have to be like an Einstein, but it's like an idea, or it's a better way of understanding something that helps you transform your situation in a completely different way than you would have expected, or that you can think of right now. So also, Uranus is a planet like being unconventional. I think at this time, like the more unconventional you're willing to be with things and try different approaches, the better success here, or the better chances of success here that you'll have. You did pull this Let It Out card. Let it flow, open up the heart to feel here. I do sense as well there's a part of yourself that's healing. But I sense here though, like the King of Wands being the overall energy, I kind of feel like by forgiving yourself or forgiving others and like dissolving that emotional attachment from the past, like now you're free to open up like your heart to do what it is that you want. I feel like you're being encouraged to do that here. Let's clarify your reading, Cancer. Clarify this King of Wands here for the overall energy. You pulled the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love, but it's also about filling up your own cup. Ace of Cups, the dove on the cup represents peace and serenity and grace. So I think this is a week, and also the Ace of Cups can be a card of healing as well, like the soul receiving healing. There's a part of your being here, or even like your sense of self, that is healing. And that Death card is like it's from a situation here that was a big change for you, right? That was a hard change, or that's been a hard change here for you, or that's been difficult to deal with. And that Four of Swords being here in the future is like the future is the recovery of that, right? Getting back into that peaceful state of mind, peaceful state of being. Two of Swords is finally being able to mend the past, make peace with the past. So let's see, clarify the Death card here. You have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and the Ace of Wands is symbolic of a new beginning, like a passionate new beginning. But it's more so, the wands represent like life, right? Some form of newer energy is being birthed in your life, but it's in its beginning stages. So it's like you can probably sense it, feel it, but you can't maybe see it fully yet manifested in your reality yet. But the Ace of Wands is saying, to embrace the transformation here. Let's see, clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge. You pulled the Hangman here. This doesn't surprise me at all. It's so interesting how astrology and tarot connect. This week in the astrology, we'll have Mercury opposed Neptune, and Mercury's in Virgo, and the Ten of Pentacles is the archetype of Mercury in Virgo, and the Hangman is the archetype of Neptune. So I think the challenge here for you this week is forgiveness, because the reason why I say that, and I know I keep saying that, but I feel like Spirit's wanted me to really emphasize that. The Hangman, Neptune, right? Neptune is a planet that deals with selflessness. I'm not saying you're being selfish, but it deals with it deals with compassion. It deals with compassion, grace. It deals with love, universal oneness, and forgiveness. And I think your challenge at this time is allowing yourself to like let go because it almost seems to me that an expectation that you had on something maybe didn't go the way you wanted it to go. And I think here it's like sometimes we can get so caught up into that. We're like, oh my God, like it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And like we can be mad at ourselves or we can blame others. But I really see here like Spirit's like wanting you to like, you know, just like let go of that perfectionism, like let go of the attachment to the ideal that you wanted, the big ideal and how you wanted something to happen, and to like trust in the bigger picture of things, like trust in like the bigger significance of things here. You can do whatever you want, right? I always say, but I think there is something here about, you know, forgiveness, surrender, letting go, dissolving the emotional attachments from the past, and reorienting like your consciousness toward a newer way of being, right? That is more like peaceful, more, I want to say more peaceful. That's what I get, like more peaceful. Clarify the 4 swords in the future position. You pull the 2 of swords here. Yeah, again, you pull the 2 swords twice in this read. I think there's something here about forgiveness, right? and being able to accept something. And it's like as soon as you do that, it's like your mind just naturally like reorients in a way here to where it's like now you're able to like see the possibilities here. It's like there's now you're able to like see different things or see different ways you can go about something here. Clarify the 2 of swords and the outcome. You pull the 9 of wands here. You know, 9 of wands is the test of the will. And it makes a lot of sense, right? Like when we go through, you know, the death card archetype, the process of transformation can take a while, right? The process of transformation is not easy. The 9 of wands, it's the test of the will. He's facing adversity, resistance, due to some type of change that is affecting his belief, that is affecting his positivity. So of course you're going to feel, you know, the 9 of wands. But with the 2 of swords being here, again, I see this as you like making peace with something, being able to like let something go here. It's like, yes, you have to like naturally move through, you know, the energy still, but I see here though, you being able to like feel free to do what it is that you want to do. Clarify the 5 of swords as the advice. You pulled the 7 of swords here. Yeah, 7 of swords is about strategies and tactics. And also it's about keeping your business to yourself. If you don't want your business out there, I definitely want to put it out there. You know, I would keep it to yourself. I would keep maybe your plans to yourself. I think also at this time though, like coming up with a new strategy and game plan for yourself. Because I kind of see like this week, maybe like you wanted, like you're having to get creative here. I don't know if it's like due to like, you know, just maybe it's a delay with things, or maybe it's like a change in things here. But instead of getting like mad about it, just like I feel like the universe is like saying like, okay, like let's get creative here. Like let's improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I feel like if you can do that, that's going to really help. Clarify the King of Pentacles here in the outcome. You pulled the Knight of Pentacles here. And the Spirit's also saying here too that, you know, you're laying a new foundation here. And you're building upon your foundation, or you're building upon your foundation, or you could be laying a new foundation. And the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles is about being patient in the process, right? Attending to the details, attending to the little things here, being disciplined with the small things, because all those small things, all those things that you have to do will build up, and then you will master your material world here with the King of Pentacles. You will get what it is that you want here. You pull this water card. It says feeling, awakening, and it says expression, life here. So, yeah, and water does deal with like the spiritual side of your nature. I think there's a part of yourself that's reconnecting to the spiritual side of your nature here. You pull this home card. It says earth here. And I think too, you know, there could be some things going on at home. It could be with the family, 10 of Pentacles. And I do sense here that forgiveness can happen here, or you could be forgiving someone, or there's reconciliations here if that's what you want to do. You pull the stars in the sky. It says limitless possibility here. So don't doubt yourself too. I think this week, Spirit's really wanting you to, you know, like really go for what your actual ambitions are. Like, don't like set the bar low for yourself. Like, set the bar high for yourself here. So that's what I got for you, Cancer, in your weekly reading. I feel like it's like you're going through this process of like maturing and understanding like the bigger spiritual themes of life and forgiveness and healing and taking your power back, and, you know, really refocusing your attention on the things that you can control and developing things in the way in which you want, but also, you know, really working on improving yourself. And I think that's bringing in like a lot of healing, bringing balance into your life, and that's allowing for you to find peace of mind here. So, deep read, Cancer. So that's what I got. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and from there you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, I wish you the best, and I'll see you later.